Good morning. In London, there are now signs in the streets that says, this area is being monitored for street fouling. This is about taking a crap in the street. So is this what we are going back to now? Is it? I think maybe in Sweden, maybe in the 14th century, people would take a crap in the street, or wherever they were, if they felt they had the need. But nowadays we use a toilet. We have been using toilets for a long, long time. It's much more dignified. So I don't know how I would react if I saw someone take a crap in the street in front of me. Maybe I will see this in my lifetime. Yeah. And maybe it's something we need to accept in the name of tolerance and diversity. I heard there are similar problems in San Francisco. I don't know if this is true. But these signs in London, they are for real. Yeah. Emmanuel Macron, the French president, he has appointed a European minister. And her name is Amélie de Montchalin. Fancy name. And I'm interested in these people, the globalists, the guys surrounding Macron, the big, great, beautiful leader, Macron. And she did an interview with the Financial Times. And she said the EU states need to be on the same page when it comes to immigration policy and accept their fair share of migrants arriving to Europe. And then she said this, and I was fascinated by this. I wasn't surprised, but it's just very fascinating. This is how these guys think. Yeah. She said, we cannot let only Spain, Italy, Malta and Cyprus to deal with immigration, because if we do so, we create opportunities for populist movements. So this is the problem that they want to solve. She did not say we need to handle this because it creates problems to the citizens. No, she doesn't give a fuck about citizens. No, she cares about not creating opportunities for populists. Yeah. She said, because if not managed and organized with solidarity and responsibility, this will lead to very dangerous ideas, she says. Wow, don't you think this is interesting? Ideas. This is the fight. This is the war for these guys. These very dangerous ideas. People expressing these dangerous ideas. No, it's basically ideas that is contrary to their own ideas. That's why they are dangerous, you see, because it's threatening their agenda or something, their careers, you see. She's not talking about the real problems of immigration, of mass immigration. No, this is the problem. It's these ideas. It's the populists. That's the problem. Yeah. Finally, I want to tell you about this guy from Australia, Queensland. He's an educator. He's a professor, Michael Flood. Yeah, he must have been very busy, this guy. He's specializing in gender and sexuality studies, see? Very busy with this. He says, calling women girls must be stopped. We shouldn't call women girls anymore. No. And then he says it infantilizes them, makes them children. Yeah. And has creepy sexual undertones and promotes inequality. Now, how does this work? I was curious. Maybe this guy is right, I thought. So really, if I call you women girls, are you offended? That's my question. Do you think that I consider you small girl if I call you a girl. I was thinking about myself. If somebody calls me a boy, do I think that I'm 12 or 5 or something? Do I forget that I'm 60? And do I get offended by this? Do I immediately think that this person calling me a boy is promoting inequality? Now these guys, they should do something more useful. I definitely think so. I'm sure that it is funded by tax money, taxation. I'm quite sure about this. No, nobody wants this. I don't think so. All right, and I will say whatever I want. Okay, now that's all. Bye.